How are you guys?
Very well,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Manny.
That's fantastic. Congratulations on the film.
Cool.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's got a great message, but and at the same token, it's funny, sweet, and creepy all at the same time, and that's hard to do, right?
Yes,
yeah,
it is hard to do.
that's it.
But we're
it's-
glad you noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Now, it all began with you.
Yeah, that's right.
What were you smoking?
How dare you? It all began with me as a child, so I wasn't smoking anything.
Okay.
It was all the TV shows and movies that I grew up loving. So it was the Goonies, it was Ghostbusters, it was Scooby-Doo. And way back I thought, how cool would it be to do a stop-motion zombie movie for kids and kind of incorporate all these things that I loved. Basically, it's like going back to when you're 11, stripping away all the maturity. There's a lot of it, and then trying to think what would you love to see at that age, and I think this is what I would have loved to have seen.
I would have loved to see this when I was a little
Yeah,
boy too.
right.
And thank you for bringing that up. It has a very 80s vibe.
Yeah. But it's a
Right.
contemporary movie. You know what I mean? It's set now, but it's it's a love letter to the movies we grew up watching.
Those
the movies we
were
love.
so good, and I think
Yeah.
there was something about them. All the ones that we looked at, and we really studied them. All the ones that we looked at had an irreverence to them. They were smart and they were funny, but they weren't perfect.
Right.
They had an edge to them that's
Right.
sometimes lost today. For example, we looked at E.T. and the family unit in E.T. is a little dysfunctional.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but I
Yeah.
think when you're a kid, every kid knows what it's like to hear their parents argue, for
Right,
example.
right.
So it makes it immediately relatable.
It also brings to mind the Frighteners.
Yes.
Yeah,
A little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
A little bit of
Right?
that. That was kind of fun, wasn't it? That was a funny
Now,
film.
you guys both directed the film.
Yeah.
Right? How was that? Was it like, Sam's not paying attention to me, or? I get that idea, Chris.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, Chris had a good long run up at it, because he'd spent like 10, 12 years developing it. So, I think he'd already explored it so well. So when I came, I liked the script. You know what I mean? I just liked it. So I didn't
Right.
have a problem. I didn't bring a lot of problems. I had some questions, and I thought we could improve it in this way or that way. But I was invested in it, and that's my feeling is that when you make a film together, you both have to have the same vision and invest.
It has to feel like one thing.
Direction, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Now,
Not disjointed.
why choose it to be stop motion? Wouldn't it be easier to make it just straight animated?
No animation.
No, animation's easy.
by the
No.
way.
What's this easy animation
Well,
you're
but you don't
talking
have
about?
to do little,
Cutouts.
24 frame stuff. Yeah.
Animation.
Puppets. No, I think because it's zombies, it couldn't really be anything else. There's something about monsters in stop motion that goes. Again, it's going back. We both grew up watching Ray Harryhausen monster movies.
Yeah.
The skeleton fight in Jason and the Argonauts. Once you've seen that, it's like, why would the undead move any other way?
Right.
There you go.
Exactly. And it cannot work this time, without doing that.
Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Cool.
guys.
Okay, Manny.
Congratulations
Thanks a
again.
lot.
Thank you, Manny.